Hey everyone, today's video is about when you're depressed and they try to help you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The weight of the world had been crushing your chest for weeks now. You had tried to ignore it, but the heaviness only seemed to grow stronger, tugging at your heart and pulling you deeper into a dark, suffocating place. Lately, getting out of bed felt like a task, even though you had Baku and Kirshina by your side. The dark thoughts in your head made it hard to feel their presence. You were lying on the couch, staring blankly at the ceiling. The TV was on, but the words and images blended into the background noise. You couldn't remember the last time that you felt genuinely happy or excited about anything. The laughter that used to come so easily now seemed like a distant memory. Hey babe, Kirshima's voice broke through your thoughts, warm and gentle as ever. He walked over, placing a hand on your shoulder. How are you feeling? You didn't answer right away. It wasn't that you didn't want to talk to him. It's just that you didn't have the energy to fit your feelings into words. Kirishima sat beside you, his eyebrows knitting together in concern. You've been really quiet lately. I'm worried about you. You forced a small smile, but it didn't reach your eyes. I'm just tired, Ichi. He frowned, clearly not buying your answer. Tired, huh? You've been saying that a lot. Before you could respond, Baku entered the room, a bottle of water in one hand and a protein bar in the other. Don't think I didn't hear that. You've been tired for days, and I'm getting sick of you brushing us off with that excuse. Kirishima shot him a look, and Baku softened his eyes slightly. But his eyes were still filled with worry. He knelt down in front of you, handing you the water and the protein bar. Eat something, dumbass. You've barely touched your food today. You took the bottle from him, but your hands trembled slightly as you unscrewed the cap. Bakugo's eyes narrowed, and he gently took your hands in his own, steadying them. What's going on with you? He asked you, his voice softer now. You're not yourself, and it's freaking me out. You looked down, ashamed to meet their eyes. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I'm drowning and I can't seem to pull myself out. Kirshima's arm wrapped around you, pulling you closer. Hey, don't apologize. You don't have to go through this alone. You know that, right? Bakugo's hand tightened around yours. We're here at the mess. We're not going anywhere, so stop trying to push us away. You closed your eyes, the warmth of their bodies grounding you, even if only for a little while. I don't want to be a burden. That's bullshit. Bakugo snapped, but there was no anger in his voice. You're not a burden, Wayan. Got it. You're our partner, and we're in this together. Kirishima nodded in agreement, his thumb rubbing soothing circles on your arm. You've always been there for us, and now it's our turn to be here for you. You felt the tears welling up in your eyes, but you didn't fight them this time. The weight of your emotions was too heavy to keep it bottled any longer. I don't know how to make it stop. You whispered, your voice breaking. I just want to feel okay again. Kirishima held you tighter, his heart aching at the pain in your voice. We'll help you through this, one step at a time, Leon. You never have to do it alone. Bakugo's free hand cupped your cheek, his thumb brushing away the tears that began to spill over. We'll figure this out together, but you need to talk to us. Let us in, Wayan. For a moment, the silence hung between you all, filled only by the distant hum of the television. But in that silence, you felt their unwavering support, their determination to help you, no matter what it took. I'll try, you said, your voice barely above whisper. That's all we're asking. Kirishima murmured, pressing a kiss to the top of your head. Bakugo leaned in closer, his forehead resting against yours. We love you, idiot. Don't forget that. You nodded, the tears flowing more freely now. but they didn't feel as heavy as before. With them by your side, you felt like you might just be able to make it through this darkness after all. They stayed with you on the couch for the rest of the evening, holding you close, their presence a comforting reminder that you weren't alone in this fight. And for the first time in weeks, you felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, you'd actually be okay. But it wouldn't happen overnight, and you knew that. There would be good days and bad days, and probably a lot more days where you felt like you were just barely holding on. But now, you had them beside you, and that made all the difference. And as the evening grew darker, and the room settled into a comforting silence, you finally allowed yourself to lean on them, both literally and figuratively. Kirishima's steady heartbeat under your ear, and Bakugo's strong arms around you, made the world feel a little less overwhelming. "Tomorrow, let's go out," Kirishima suggested quietly, breaking the silence. "Maybe just for a walk, or we can just grab some coffee. Whatever you feel up to." You hesitated, the thought of facing the outside world feeling like a monumental task. But Bakugo squeezed your hand, reassuringly. "No pressure. We'll take it slow." "Yeah," Kirishima agreed, his voice soft and patient. "One step at a time, remember?" You nodded, feeling a small flicker of strength inside you. It wasn't much, but it was something. "Okay, let's try that." Bakugo smirked, his usual confidence shining through. "That's the spirit. We'll be right there with you." The three of you sat there for a long while, simply being together. Kirishima eventually switched the TV off, and Bakugo pulled a blanket over the three of you. You closed your eyes, feeling safe and warm between them. The darkness was still there, lurking at the edges of your mind, but it didn't feel as overwhelming as before. With them by your side, you felt like you could face whatever was ahead, one step at a time. And as you drifted off to sleep, wrapped in their arms, you knew that no matter how hard things got, you didn't have to face them alone. The future was uncertain, and there would still be difficult days ahead, but with them, you knew you could face whatever. You weren't alone, and that made all the difference. The road to feeling okay again might be long and winding, but you were ready to take that journey. With them, one step at a time, you were finally ready. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye. Love you all so much. Bye bye.